Alright, so I did a voiceover on this video because my family is crazy in the background and it's hard to get anything done in peace and quiet. But this is absolutely one of our favorite recipes in our house. I have 3 girls, 13, 10, and 4, and they all absolutely love this recipe. My husband as well. So what we do here is I'm doubling it since we go through so much of it. So I just mix my soft butter and my confection sugar, which obviously you can see I was having a hard time holding the bowl with one hand. So I finally figured out how to set up my phone so I could show you guys with 2 hands. So yeah, you mix the butter and the sugar and you whip it up till it's nice and creamy, and then I add in the vanilla extract here, and I just like to mix it up all again. Sometimes I notice if you don't do that, the vanilla can stick to certain chunks. And I also like to add a little almond extract in mine, which you just saw that as well. For the salt, I do use pink Himalayan sea salt. I like the texture of it. Some people say that you could actually taste a couple little bits of, the sea salt chunks here and there. I don't really notice it, but I also love dark chocolate with sea salt, so that could just be a personal preference. Feel free to go ahead and use your own salt that you normally use while baking. And after you mix all that together, it's time to add in the almond flour. I do want to mention it's super important to use the super fine almond flour, or else it just leaves that almond flour taste, if you know what I mean. If you've ever baked with it before and you just use blanched almond flour and not super fine, it gives it a funky texture. So definitely make sure you get the super fine. Costco Kirkland brand is usually my go-to, but I ran out and I had some Bob's Mill super fine, which is also great. And then, of course, my favorite, Lily's Stevia Sweetened Chocolate Chips. Guys, these are the best. I leave a bag in my fridge in case I just want to pop a couple in my mouth. But yeah, since I doubled the recipe, I used 1 1/3 cup here. Normally, just a single recipe only calls for 2/3 cup. So that's what I do there. And then here, you're just basically scooping it out and measuring it. If you want to track macros, if you're not tracking, doesn't really matter what you use. I like to make sure I know exactly what I'm using. So 1 tablespoon measurements for me, roll them up in a ball, throw them in the freezer. I like to keep them there because we love the texture. But that's about it, guys. That's it. And keep them in the fridge or the freezer and enjoy whenever you need a little extra fat. So make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss anything on my channel, all keto things. And thanks for watching. We will see you guys soon.